All right, so let me go ahead and explain what the whole problem in the whole situation with the divorce and all that asset division, that whole thing. All right, first off, you had one of the people that were supposed to be the legal representative, apparently, or mediator for one side, going ahead and being within the same residency as the other party, which that right there would end up going ahead and constituting intimidation as well as a conflict of interest. Not to mention that, but by going ahead and not having all pages included, for there to be able to be read at the, person signing the agreement's discretion, ultimately those pages that were not in that actual contract properly ended up being considered as omitted information, which would be evidence of deceptive practices, attempted fraud, as well as attempted contractual entrapment, which would end up having the contract considered unconscionable and considered null and void. All right. But also because of that actual contract being submitted within the legal framework, evidence of that fraud ends up going ahead and triggering the you know, pretty much the fraudulent separation, which ended up changing it from a divorce circumstance to an annulment due to the factor of deceptive practices on behalf of one of the two parties. All right. So ultimately, it is not even a divorce situation now, it is a annulment situation. With an annulment situation, too, all the assets that were hidden, which legally during a divorce proceeding is not supposed to happen either, by going ahead and holding them hostage, away from all parties, but basically going ahead and threatening, the false obtaining of valuables from said individual parties, regardless of the factor of, the premarital asset, condition. So, ultimately, the person that ended up handing in that contract handed in an admission of their own fraud. It's not my fault if they keep hitting themselves. Maybe they should stop beating around the bush and have an actual fucking conversation and stop acting like that conversation like they have any leverage or high ground in it, because they don't. The only options that they have are rectifying the situation that they fucked or go to prison. And that, yet again, is a them problem, not a me problem.